Get ready, because the news cycle is absolutely exploding today, and we've got the inside track on everything you need to know. From gaming's most exclusive drops to seismic shifts in digital access, buckle up because it's going to be a wild ride. We're kicking things off with a story that's got the gaming world buzzing. A highly anticipated indie title is dropping a collector's edition that's pure luxury, but here's the catch. It's completely bypassing a massive player base that helped make it a hit. What's the deal? Next up, we're talking about digital gatekeepers. New rules are rolling out that require age verification for millions, and the process is proving to be a major hurdle, even for the most seasoned gamers. We're breaking down what this means for your accounts and your access. And if that wasn't enough, we've got the inside scoop on a beloved franchise that faced cancellation, but almost got a second chance at life, and a brand new shooter that's finally hitting a major platform. Stick around for all the details. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. The lavish indie drop that ignored an entire console community. This story is sending shockwaves through the gaming community. The highly anticipated physical collector's edition for the indie darling Blueprints, a game that has captivated players with its intricate design and deep lore, has been unveiled, and it is nothing short of spectacular. Packed with meticulously crafted replicas, exclusive art, and unique in-game bonuses, this edition is designed to be the ultimate prize for dedicated fans. However, in a move that has left a significant portion of its player base bewildered and disappointed, the entire physical release is exclusively for PlayStation 5, completely bypassing the Xbox platform. This decision is particularly baffling given the game's strong performance and community engagement on Xbox. Blueprints found a substantial audience through Xbox Game Pass, with many players crediting the subscription service for its breakout success and for making Xbox's recent quarters particularly strong. The game's developer, in partnership with EM8-bit, has put together what is arguably one of the most exciting physical releases seen in years. The collection boasts a standard retail edition with the PS5 game and a large poster, but the real draw is the premium bundle. This includes items like the basement key, a full-scale replica of a crucial in-game item, and even an option to purchase all 6 collectible blind bag keychains outright, ensuring fans get a complete set. There's also a $10 coupon for future Blueprints merchandise, hinting at more to come. Yet, despite the game's robust presence on Xbox, including its appeal as a perfect Steam Deck game and its history of significant PlayStation bugs that were only recently patched, the physical edition remains a PS5 exclusive. This has led to widespread discussion online, with many expressing their disappointment and questioning the developer's strategy. Some speculate it could be a strategic move to appease the PlayStation audience or a test run for future physical releases. But for now, Xbox fans are left wanting more. But will this exclusivity spark further debate, or is there a hidden strategy at play? Next, we're diving into the new digital age verification rules hitting gamers. Digital doors slam shut. UK age verification hits Steam and Xbox. The digital landscape is undergoing a significant transformation in the UK, with new age verification laws now extending their reach to major gaming platforms like Steam and Xbox. This initiative, which initially impacted adult content sites, is now imposing stringent requirements on all users, regardless of their account's history or the content they access. The mandate requires users to provide official proof of age, such as a credit card or government-issued ID, to continue accessing certain features and content. What makes this particularly contentious is that it affects all users, including those with accounts created nearly 2 decades ago. Many longtime gamers, who have built substantial libraries and communities over years, are now being asked to re-verify their age. For example, users on platforms like X have shared screenshots of messages from Steam and Xbox demanding verification, even for accounts that are 19 or 22 years old. While the logic behind this is to prevent minors from bypassing age restrictions by acquiring old accounts, the implementation has caused widespread frustration. Critics argue that it's an intrusive process, raising concerns about data privacy and the potential for leaks. Many players simply want to access their games and social features without undergoing scans or digging up sensitive personal information. The differing approaches by platform holders are also notable. Valve's Steam has opted for a less rigorous method, primarily relying on credit card checks, which can still be a barrier, especially in regions where debit cards are more prevalent. Microsoft, conversely, is utilizing Yoti, a system that leans more heavily on document verification and even biometric data. This stricter approach mirrors the regulations seen on adult platforms, where traffic on sites like Pornhub reportedly saw a nearly 50% drop in the UK following similar measures. The implications for the gaming industry are substantial, potentially altering how players interact with digital content and services. The debate continues on whether these measures are a necessary safeguard or an overreach that alienates established users. This digital crackdown raises questions about privacy and access for gamers worldwide. Our next story explores a near resurrection for a famously canceled game. Perfect Dark's ghostly second chance that never was. In the ever-shifting world of game development, even canceled projects can flicker with the hope of a revival. Such was the case with the highly anticipated Perfect Dark reboot for Xbox, a title that was unexpectedly shelved earlier this summer amidst significant layoffs at Microsoft. However, recent reports reveal that there was a brief, earnest attempt to find a new home for the troubled game, with talks underway to secure a different publisher. According to Bloomberg, the plan involved Embracer-owned Crystal Dynamics, which was co-developing the stealth shooter alongside Microsoft's now-defunct studio, The Initiative. The idea was for Crystal Dynamics to complete the project under a new publishing agreement, potentially with Take-Two. Sources indicate that the two companies were reportedly close to reaching a deal. However, a major stumbling block emerged: disagreements over the intellectual property rights of the Perfect Dark franchise, which currently remains with Microsoft. The potential success of Perfect Dark could have dramatically increased the value of the IP, opening doors for sequels, TV shows, or movie adaptations. Without a release, the long-term value of an IP that hasn't seen a new installment in over 15 years is significantly diminished. The failure to secure this publishing deal appears to have had immediate repercussions for Crystal Dynamics, leading to new layoffs last week. The studio cited the need to ensure its long-term health and focus on core creative priorities in a dynamic market. This situation draws a stark contrast to the fate of Tango Gameworks, Hi-Fi Rush, another studio affected by Microsoft's cuts, which was temporarily shut down before being revived under a new publisher. The inability to find a similar lifeline for Perfect Dark is a disappointment, not only for the fans eagerly awaiting its return, but more importantly for the talented individuals who poured their efforts into its development. Will other canceled titles find a new lease on life, or is this a sign of tougher times ahead? Finally, a new shooter blasts onto the Xbox scene. Scarlead Salvation arrives on Xbox, bringing bullet hell action. For fans of high-octane shooters and challenging roguelite experiences, the wait is finally over. Idea Factory International has officially launched Scarlead Salvation on Xbox consoles, marking its debut on the platform after its initial release on PlayStation and PC. The game is now available for purchase both physically and digitally for Xbox Series XS. Scarlead Salvation is described as a roguelite third-person shooter infused with bullet hell elements, a genre that has seen a surge in popularity. Its arrival on Xbox is a strategic move, considering the console's massive and diverse player base for shooter titles. The platform has proven receptive to a wide range of shooter subgenres, with even titles like Helldivers 2, originally a PlayStation first-party IP, finding a successful home on Xbox. This indicates a strong market appetite for engaging shooter experiences. For those keen to understand the gameplay and mechanics, a detailed review is available on the website, offering insights into whether Scarlead Salvation is the right fit for their library. A notable feature of this release is its Play Anywhere designation. This means that purchasing Scarlead Salvation on Xbox will automatically grant players access to it on their PC via the Microsoft Store. Consequently, the game is also playable on handheld PC devices like the ROG Ally, expanding its accessibility across different gaming setups. The game is now available across multiple platforms, including PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, PC, and the newly added Xbox Series XS. With this new title now live, the shooter landscape on Xbox just got a little more crowded. That wraps up our deep dive into today's biggest stories. And that's a wrap on today's explosive news. We saw a lavish indie game skip Xbox, UK age verification tightening its grip on gamers, a cancelled blockbuster that almost saw the light of day again, and a new shooter hitting the scene. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for more, ring the bell for notifications, drop a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our socials. We'll see you in the next one.